Dham ki jai. Gaur Premanande. All glories to Srimad devotees. All glories to the Srimad devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. And Shri Radha Kunja Bihari ki jai. Nitai Gaur ki jai. Haribol. Hare Krishna. Back again.
Hare
Back again. This is the last day. Last of many. This is the first of many visits.
Yes.
Actually, this trip wasn't supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to become in Pune. I was supposed to have gone straight back to Srirangam. But what happened, the program that was originally is in Mumbai, Juhu and Mila Road. But the Mila Road program, it fell on the Republic Day. You know, and just like U.S., they call the 4th of July, Independence. So that's a big family day. So no one showed up for the program. And so I saw that Pune is on my route back to Srirangam. And hey, Prabhu, tell me to get. And so Bhimanim told me to come, I should come here. But that was 3 years ago. So I had it on my itinerary, but not this early. But I'm so happy it came through. It was really unexpected, but very sweet. And I'm so honored to be here. And I thank devotees. So on behalf of all the devotees here, please hold your hands and say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai. And I'm seeing that the devotees they like my guitar, kirtan, huh? Everywhere I go now, they love the guitar, kirtan. So I'm happy about that. So y'all remember this, right? Jaya Ramananda Kunja Bihari. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hello. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Hari Ram. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Jai. Thank you. Part 1. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. Since today is the appearance day of Advaitacharya, I also read something about his glories as well. Who's this first? Okay. Now I do it this way. Na hi achyutam pranadyato bahu ayosho surat majaha atmatvat sarva bhutanam siddhatvad iha sarvataha nahi achyutam pranadyato nahi achyutam pranayato bahu asyaso surat majaha atmadvat sarvabhutanam siddharvad iha sarvataha nahi achyutam pranayato bahu ayasyo surat majaha atmadvat sarvabhutanam siddharvad iha sarvataha Hari achyutam prinayato ayasaso surat marjaha atmadvat sarvabhutanam sarvataha hari achyutam prinayato Bhaya Asyaso Sarvat Maja Atmadvat Sarva Bhutana Ayatutam Apinayato Ladies? Only one? Na, not. He, indeed. Achyutam, the infallible supreme personality of Godhead. Pranayataha, satisfying. Bahu, much. Ayasa, endeavor. Ashura, matma. O sons of demons, Atmadvat, because of being intimately related as the super soul, Sarvabhutanam, of all living beings, Siddhavat, because of being established, Iha, in this world, Sarvataha, in all directions, in times, and from all angles of vision. Translation. My dear sons of demons, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, is the original Supersoul, the Father of all living entities. Consequently, there are no impediments to pleasing Him or worshiping Him under any conditions, whether one be a child or old man. The relationship between the living entities and the Supreme Personality of Godhead is always a fact, and therefore there is no difficulty in pleasing the Lord. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. One may ask, one is certainly very attached to family life, but if one gives up family life to be attached to the service of the Lord, one must undergo the same endeavor and trouble. Therefore, what is the benefit of taking the trouble to engage in the service of the Lord? This is not a valid objection. The Lord asserts in the Bhagavad Gita, Savano yonishu kontaya, mutya sambhavantiya, tasam brahma mahad yonir, aham bija, pradapita. It should be understood that all species of life, O son of Kunti, are made possible by birth in this material nature, and that I am the seed-giving Father. The Supreme Lord, Narayana, is the seed-giving Father of all living entities, because the living entities are part and parcels of the Supreme Lord. Mamaivam sho jiva bhuta. As there is no difficulty in establishing the intimate relationship between a father and son, there is no difficulty in reestablishing the natural intimate relationship between Narayana and the living entities. Swapamapashadama Shatra Hate Mahato Bayat. If one performs even very slight devotional service, Narayana is always ready to save one from the greatest danger. The definite example is Ajamil. Ajamil separated himself from the Supreme Personality of Godhead by performing many sinful activities and was condemned by Yamaraj to be very severely punished. But because of, at the time of death, he chanted the name of Narayana, although he was calling not for the Supreme Lord Narayana, but for his son named Narayana. He was saved from the hands of Yamaraj. Therefore, pleasing Narayana does not require as much endeavor as pleasing one's family, community, and nation. We have seen important political leaders killed for a slight discrepancy in their behavior. Therefore, pleasing one's society, family, community, and nation is extremely difficult. Pleasing Narayana, however, is not at all difficult. It's very easy. One's duty is to revive one's relationship with Narayana. A slight endeavor in this direction will make the attempt successful, whereas one will never be successful in pleasing his so-called family, society, and nation, even if one endeavors to sacrifice his life. The simple endeavor involved in the devotional service of Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, hearing and chanting the holy names of the Lord, one can make one successful in pleasing the Supreme Personality Godhead. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has therefore bestowed his blessings by saying, Param Vijaya Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. If one chants and derives the actual benefits from his hymn form, he must take to the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Om Ekhyana Tamadandasya Jana Jana Salakarya Takshumi Tam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Mano Bistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Darati Sva Padantikam Vande Ham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Patakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupa Shri Sagatatam Svahanganas Raghunath Avitam Tam Sajivam Sai Vaitam Savahutam Parijanam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Chab Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosite Tapta Kamchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhani Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Pray Vantakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvaevacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasana Gaur Bhaktavindik Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So three verses came to my mind at the end of this purport. Well, the most famous of those verses, Harinama, 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 Eva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, 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 Gata Anyata. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the only way. He said it 3 times. Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva. And it's understood when a point is established or enforced or what's the word? Mentioned 3 times, then it's to be accepted. Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva. There's no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. The chanting of the Maha Mantra is Yuga Dharma. It's the for this age of Kali, which is full of faults. What's that one? Kalo Desha Nidya Rajan. Asteko Mahanguna. Kirtanareva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Parambhajat. He said, Eko means of all these faults in this age of Kali, there's still one process that's very beneficial, and that's the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that shows you how powerful it is. Very powerful, chanting the Maha Mantra. And that's why the word Maha in front of it. And in the Upanishads, there's so many verses in the Upanishads describing the power of the Maha Mantra. So Prahlad Maharaj is explaining to his friends, and he called them sons of the demons, because he knew that they were associates, their parents were associates of his father, Hiranyakashipu, and explained that the beginning of life is the most important part. No, not in the beginning, but in the beginning of life, if one is not making their life centered around the Supreme Personality of God, it's a waste of time. And then also he was explaining that Prabhupada said that it's easy. It's not a difficult thing to do. It's even harder to please the family, because in the material world, the threefold miseries are always there. The threefold miseries, Adi Atmik, Adi Bodhik, and Adi Daivik Klesha, they're always influencing us. And regardless of what one may try to do in this world, materially, there's always going to be some impediment, because that's just the nature of it. There's no sensation. Prabhupada gave an example of this, that this world is destined for the 4 problems of life. As soon as you take birth, immediately the other 3 are constantly your best friends. Prabhupada's always around. As soon as you take birth, disease, old age, and ultimately death. So how you can have a peaceful life when you're always confronted with those 3 at all times, regardless of what position you're in life. Immediately you're confronted with disease when you don't want it. You confronted with old age when you don't want it. So, but as a spirit soul, our constitutional position is Satchit Ananda, eternal. And because of that position, it's easy to perform devotional service to the Lord. Prabhupada gave an example. I was listening yesterday. The natural position of the aquatic or fish is in the water. Just like if we was in the water or the ocean, there will be no pleasure at all, because that is not our natural position to be in the water. We're land beings, not aquatic beings. So if we're not in our natural position, there's always some impediments. And our natural position is Satchit Ananda. Satchit Ananda is eternal, full of knowledge and blissful. And that's our actual position. So the process that Prabhupada has given us is to help us to wake that up. Nitya Krishna Prema Satya Kavinaya Shravanadi Chudi Sichi Karudeyu Daya, which means that the pure love of God is not something that you have to obtain outside. It's already there inside, internally. But because it's at a dormant state, it's difficult to manifest. Because as living entities, we are what's called marginal. Marginal means that they can go up on spiritual platform, under the influence of the spiritual energy or material. That's why it's neutral position. And we can always easily become under the influence of the material nature. But because of lifetimes and lifetimes of birth and death accumulated, it's so difficult to give that up. But we're fortunate. This lifetime we have the opportunity to relieve ourselves from this samsara, birth and death. So like I said, because today is the appearance day of Advaita Acharya, I wanted to just read some pastimes about this great personality. Advaita Acharya was the son of Kubera Acharya. Kubera was the courtier of Divya Singh, the king of Lahore. Kubera's father was Nrsinga, who was the minister of King Ganesha of Nadia. In his later years, Advaita became increasingly saddened by the pursuit of material goals that he believed leads to the dysfunctional, unhappy society, and concluded that the only solution was to offer prayers to God, Krishna, and attract people back to the joy of spiritual life. So it was actually the prayers of Advaita Acharya that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended. Just see how the Prabhupada described how the Vaishnavas are so compassionate that they're always trying to find a way to help the conditioned souls. because they know that they're suffering. So Advaita Acharya saw this, and his conclusion was only the Lord himself could come and relieve this suffering of these conditioned souls. And so he prayed. He prayed for several months, crying out and worshiping him in the form of his Shalagram Shila with sacred Tulsi leaves and the Ganges water. At the end of 13 months of during an eclipse of the full moon, his prayers were answered when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born. Advaita Acharya is also the incarnation of who? Mahavishnu, that's right. And he's also considered yes, and he's also a tattva. What tattva is he considered? Vishnu tattva. Yes, Vishnu tattva. All Vishnu tattva. Now, one question here. This is my personal observation. When I travel all over the ISKCON temples, I ask this because everyone has their different program, but I remember what Prabhupada instituted and what we should do. You know, on Vishnu Tattva, Appearance Day, on all Vishnu Tattvas actually, when we fast, like we're fasting today, right? On all Vishnu Tattvas, we're not supposed to eat any grains. But some temples do and some don't. But we're not supposed to eat any grains on Vishnu, because Vishnu Tattva is just like Krishna on Janmashtami. And like Narayan, not Narayan, Narayan, but Nityananda Parents Day, Nrsimha Day is Parents Day. All the Vishnu Tattva Parents Days, we're supposed to be strict when it comes to fasting and no grains. So what's this process? What's the program here? Just curious. No. You eat grains too? Yeah. Advaita was the first who proclaimed Chaitanya to be God by reciting the Vedic text, Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaditai Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. I salute Krishna Govinda, the God of Brahmanas, who benefit cows and Brahmanas in the whole world. He is known to have been a close friend of both Chaitanya and Nityananda in their mission of spreading the Hare Krishna mantra. Advaita's abode was the first place where Chaitanya took alms, and this is where he told Chaitanya, wherever you are is Vrindavan. On the day making his birth, members hold a celebration in his honor and read and discuss stories of his life. So we want to offer our respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of his Sri Advaita Acharya and chant the Mahamantra. Pray at his lotus feet that we continue with our service to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada in this mission, in serving the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all their eternal associates. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Okay, now I'm going to do something different. I'm going to ask some devotees to, if they can recite or describe from memory any of Dvaitacharya's pastimes? Anybody? That they remember? Share it. Okay. You want to share? Yeah, we want you to share a pastime of Dvaitacharya that you can remember with us.
Hare Krishna. So this is about when Lord Chaitanya was not born. When he didn't appear.
Okay.
Before that time, when Lord Vishwarup is the elder brother of Lord Chaitanya, he was staying in a Navadip where Advaitacharya also was staying there. So every day Vishwarup would go to Advaitacharya's house and they would read every day whole day Bhagavatam in their house.
This is Vishwarup, right? The older brother.
Vishwarup.
Before he took sannyas.
Yeah,
before he left.
Before he took sannyas.
Right.
And one time, like Lord Chaitanya would always respect Lord Chaitanya. Advaitacharya always respect. Lord Chaitanya would always respect Advaitacharya as a elder.
Right.
So he would feel I am a servant. Why he is respecting so much? So he had one trick. He said, now I'll start preaching Mayavad philosophy, Sharirika Bhashya of Shankaracharya. So when he was in Shantipur, there he started classes on Mayavad. And this was heard by Lord Chaitanya. He became very angry. So he came to Advaitacharya's house, to Shantipur.
Right.
And when Advaitacharya saw Chaitanya was coming, so he started speaking more louder about Sharirika Bhashya. Of course, that was his pastime. So Lord Chaitanya became so angry at Advaitacharya, said, Nara, you called me, so have come here. And you are speaking such a nonsense philosophy. And he started beating Advaitacharya. And Siddhartha Thakurani says, my Lord, please, he is very old man, please don't, he will die. So that time, then Advaitacharya says, today I am so happy that you have accepted me as your servant. Started dancing. Then Lord Chaitanya becomes embarrassed by this whole situation. So that one pastime is there.
That's wonderful. Jai. Hare Krishna. Haribo. Anybody else?
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had not given mercy to his mother. So because Sachi Mata had committed offense against Advaitacharya.
Yeah.
Because Vishwarup, when he took sannyas, so she was thinking that because of him he took sannyas. So later on, when Sachi Mata takes the dust from the lotus feet of Advaitacharya, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives his mercy to her.
Yeah, I remember that. Wonderful. Yeah. He also had a wonderful relationship with Nityananda Prabhu. They was always fighting each other, you know. Not really fighting, but there was always that way because they was the older than Lord Chaitanya, and so Advaitacharya and Nityananda Prabhu had so many pastimes when you hear them debating. Especially when it came to prasadam. Eating prasadam, it was wonderful pastimes. So Dvaitacharya is really a part of the Chaitanya tree. He's one of our acharyas. And we could, by the mercy of Dvaitacharya, we get the mercy of Nityananda. And by the mercy of Nityananda, we can get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Actually, it's even further, you get the mercy of Gadadhar, Srivas, then you get the mercy of Advaitacharya, and then from Advaitacharya you get the mercy of Nityananda. Then from Nityananda you get the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shows you how we always got to go through the predecessor acharyas, you know. You cannot serve Krishna directly. We can't offer food to the Lord directly. He doesn't accept it. We have to go through the parampara. And most people don't know that. They think they're offering to Krishna. He's not accepting it. You have to go through his devotee. He's not even he doesn't even recognize you unless you recognize from the devotee. It shows you how important serving the devotees of the Lord. What's that prayer where Lord Shiva was saying that he was speaking to his wife Parvati, right? He said, those who think the devotee of the Lord is not my devotee, but a devotee who's the devotee of my devotee is actually my devotee. Dasana, dasana, dasa. That verse. Serving the devotees. We have to have that mindset. It's very important to have that mindset because if we don't, it's going to take a long time to get the Lord's blessings. Are there any questions here today?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita that Patram Pushpam Faram Toyam Yome Bhakta Prachati. So he, whatever one offers with love, he accepts, right? So how can we, like, offering through parampara is the standard process, but he says in Bhagavad Gita that whatever one offers with love and devotion, I accept.
So you're saying, is that a contradiction to you? That's what? It sounds contradictory. If the Lord says just offer him that, then I'm saying you can't offer him that, right? Yeah. Well, that's general. It's generalized. This is a process. It's a science. Krishna consciousness is a science. It's not one shoe fits all. Although it is one shoe fits all. It's both. Achinta beta beta tattva. Simultaneously one, but different. We have to follow, we have what's called the top-down process, right? Top down, not the bottom up. Top down, which means we follow the parampara. So the parampara is what we follow. And the parampara starts from Prabhupada. And what he says. We follow what he says because he's saying what Krishna says. We have to qualify ourselves to offer Krishna. Krishna says, "Yeah, you offer me this, right?" Krishna is the supreme Lord, though, ain't he? He's God. Let me ask you a question. Can you go see Modi anytime you want?
Couldn't understand your question.
Modi, Prime Minister Modi. Could you go see him just like that? No. Why? Because he's a big man. He's a prime minister. You have to be qualified. You have to have something for him to be able to do. So Krishna is the supreme personality. Supreme. We have to qualify ourselves. He said, "Yeah, offer me this, but you still have to be qualified to offer him that." And the only way you can offer them that is the system that's given by the acharyas. That's how you do it. That's generalized. So we offer our respects to the Lord according to the instructions that's given by the acharyas. And when we do that, Krishna is receive it. Just like when we offered on the altar. That's the whole process. It's just not made up any kind of way. It's a whole process that's done, that's been given to us by the acharyas. And then sometimes, even while we do that, if the mindset ain't correct, then you still don't accept it. It's LOVE, the love factor. It's very important, love. You have to have that love reciprocated, and then that way, the Lord will accept it. What a great question and great point. Was that, could you understand, was that okay, answer? No?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anybody else? Anyone else have a question, a comment? How about the comment? How come devotees don't give comments? Questions you can do, you don't have to ask. Well, how about comments? Add to it. This is discussion. It's not just one. Discussion means everybody, all of us. I can learn something from you. Still wasn't able to do it, huh? Oh boy. Well, this is my last day, and I'm so honored to be here. And I just thank you, devotees, for allowing me to come here and take up your time and get the blessings of Srila Prabhupada through you. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, we are very grateful to Shambhu, His Grace, Shambhu Prabhu, for especially your ecstatic kirtans and your simplicity, you're so humble.
Oh, y'all want to hear another one?
Yeah, we should have.
Huh?
Last one.
You want to hear one more?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
So let us thank His Grace Shambhu Prabhu for his kind association and his merciful kirtans. So by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. His Grace Shambhu Prabhu ki jai. Vipin Turandar.
This is a song I wrote years ago called Nature of Kali Yuga. Actually, I recorded it in Srirangam in my workstation. And now I'm going to release it, hopefully, soon. And hypocrisy can be treated easily. Love's greed when envy's all around. Even the blind can. Brothers fighting brothers, parents killing children, pestilence, famines everywhere, no more cow protection. And who cares? That is your nature. This age Kali Yuga, these are the times we all are living in. That is the nature. Kali Yuga. and prostitution, animal slaughter every hour. Families no longer live and play together, all the border mental power. The lifespan is short, sickness is long, austerity, cleanliness, and mercy is gone. Truthfulness on its way, that is the nature. Age calling you, God, give all the times. All I'm living in, that is the nature. Are confused, solution to all Kali's blues. Sing the holy name in his age, there's no other way, no other way, no other way. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Nityananda Bo, Hari Bo. Bo Nityananda Bo, Hari 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 Bo, Hari Bo. 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 Oh Nityananda Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Oh Nityananda Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. Oh Nityananda Bo, Hari Haribo, 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 Haribo. So Nityananda Bo, Haribo, Haribo. So Nityananda Bo, Haribo, Haribo. So Nityananda Bo, Haribo, Haribo. Yo! Haribo, Haribo. Haribo, Haribo. Haribo, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Guru Hari Bol, Guru Hari Bol, Guru Hari Bol, Guru Hari Bol. Guru Hari Bol, Guru Hari Bol, Guru Hari Bol. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Govardhana! Haribo, Haribo, Haribo. Jai, thank you, Prabhu Jesus. Hare Krishna, Lord Prabhupada. Haribo. Thank you. Hare Krishna. That was nice. Hare Krishna. Jai. Advaita Acharya Prince Day Ki Jai. Haribo. I just put it in here. That was nice. Devotees really could chant really nicely. That is serious inspiration here.